Hey, this is Jen. I'm just doing a test run with my camera. Gonna be doing all kinds of videos, hopefully. But I thought I'd start with this since it's been quite a while since I've painted my nails. The brand is Mooncat, except I have some in between things that I'll be using that are off-brand. I started with some nail strengthener by Essie, and label's kind of falling off, but and then I have a possible use of the matte top coat by Mooncat, and I will have double duty base and top coat by Sally Hansen, and the Getting Even nail primer by Mooncat. So layer that stuff up first, and then I will get my colors going. I hope to complete a nail skittle. If you know what that means, that's great. If not, it's basically just a different color on every nail. And I just don't really have a plan specifically for it, just see where I want to do the colors. Anyway, I've started with my nail strengthener, and I'll continue that on this hand. And of course, I got a chip there. Hopefully I can go without tearing that nail any further, but we'll see. Need to use some oils and whatnots to help with my cuticles and hopefully prevent any more tearing. It happens so often for me, but you know, that's bound to happen, I suppose, depending on what you're doing. Let's see, get this last one on. I know some people use tools to clean off the edges of their nails. I do not. Just don't have any experience with it, so I just do what I'm used to doing, which is using my nails. Anyway, I actually, as a teenager, barely ever painted my nails and chewed them half to death, but I had so many horrible hangnails and other things as a result that were painful, so decided I would grow them out and use nail polish to kind of force myself not to chew. Anyway, let's see. What was I going to do next? Oh yeah. I got to do the base coat. And then, again, this is a Sally Hansen double duty. Mooncat also has hard as nails base and top coat, or maybe it's just the base coat. Anyway, they have their own base and top coat. I just went with this because it's cheap by comparison. That's not to say, you know, that theirs isn't great, but if I want to afford some other awesome colors, then I do stuff like this. Anyway, I should probably have done all this before I even started the video, but I can always cut this out, I suppose. We'll see. Let's see. I don't think I need to edge that off. Anyway. If you notice my hand shaking, that's probably because I haven't eaten enough this morning. So, don't worry, I'll grab something to eat right after I'm done with this. I'm just going to do one layer of each color, other than the top coats. But yeah, I have all kinds of plans for this channel. I can do, I think the main plan is tarot cards or oracle cards. I don't have a lot of experience with tarot, but I tend to lean more towards the oracle cards. But I just wanted to see how setting this stuff up would work with the camera and whatnot. Yeah. Anyway, this is actually my first video going up. Never did this before, but it's good to try new things, right? Anyway, so this was the Getting Even Nail Primer, and this will help if you have any ridges or anything, smooth that stuff over. Get that spread out. And some people, I think, use this to maybe provide some opaque qualities underneath some of the colors if you don't feel like doing a darker backdrop to a color. And some colors can be kind of thin, but I think we kind of like that jelly quality sometimes, so. But again, that's, you know, preference. Let's see. Tacky? Nope, not tacky. All right, continue to the next one. Hopefully get this over with quickly. I don't want the video to be too long. Anyway, if I'm rambling, I apologize. I'm not usually much of a chatty person, so. Oops, that was a lot. Okay, let's see. But I'm gonna try some other things too, using a mic when I get it and whatnot. But yeah, what can I say about myself? I tend to like the more artistic pursuits. Uh-oh, it's a little nudged. That wasn't dry enough. No! Oh well, I'll fix that later. But yeah, let's see. I can talk about the colors a little bit while we wait for that to dry. This one is If Frogs Had Wings, and I think it was decommissioned, but I might have an extra bottle of it just in case. Anyway, I got this one because it kind of had that glittery sky blue kind of Cinderella kind of quality to it to me. And it reminded me a little bit of my sister. We love that kind of stuff. Then I have Sabretooth. I don't remember if this one was decommissioned yet or not, but it's pretty nice. It dries matte, but you can add a gloss to shine it up, like you see. This one's newer, and I haven't tried it yet. It's called La Petite Mort, The Little Death. Yeah, it has a nice bluish, pinkish, you know, glitter quality. Let's see what else. I got this one, another new one called Pearl Clutcher. I'm looking forward to trying that. I think it'll look good with the blues and whatnot. Anyway, as you can see, there's kind of a theme of an icy kind of quality. Winter, that I was thinking as a theme. Head in the Clouds is a good one. I like the opaque quality of it when it goes on. And you get the slight shimmer, but it's not as apparent as I would like it to be probably, but we'll see. These are possible toppers I will use Curiosity's Prey, very shimmery, flaky. And then I have Moon Dust, which honestly, if you're gonna have something as a first time buy from this brand, this is great on just about everything. So yeah, that's a great one. Let's see. I think I'm ready to try out the colors. That one's a little rough, but we'll deal with it. Let's see which one first. I think I'm gonna go with If Frogs Had Wings first. Maybe on my ring finger on my left first. So let's give that a go. And I always do my thumbs last because being like I am, I like to use my thumbs to clean off the edges. Again, most people use a tool to clean off the excess, but I do not. Okay, I think that's a good amount. Yeah, I like that. All right, where on my other hand? Pointer finger. Yeah, pointer finger. Oh, got a bit of excess on that. It's okay. A little more. There we go. So we're done with If Frogs Had Wings. Clean a bit of that off. All right. So is that one done? Blow on that a bit. Let's see which one next. How about one of the whites? Head in the Clouds. I think I'll do that one next. I think I will do this on my pinky. Oh no, my pointer. My pointer sounds good for this one. But I think on my other hand I will put it on my thumb, so I will save it for last. On the other hand, let's see. Well, you can kind of see the shimmer on that. Get that going. Anyway, like I said, this is me starting on YouTube. Just gonna use the time to work on some hobbies and whatnot. I don't get the time very often to do a lot of these things. I have 3 girls and they can keep me pretty busy. Luckily I have my mom living with me to help out, which I am eternally grateful for. My God, is it ever so helpful. But yeah, and my husband is off. He works pretty long hours. Anyway, whole situation with that. But when he's home, he's super awesome and helpful. It's just, we get so busy. Let's see. So that's gonna be later. Maybe do the pearl clutcher on the other hand. I think I'll do it on the pinky for each hand. So it's one thing that will be the same on each side. Let's see. Oh yeah, I love the shimmer on that one. I don't know if you can see that. Yep. Anyway, that is a nice quality to that. You might hear my kids in the background, but hopefully that's not too distracting. Let's see. Got that. Yeah, looking good. I might do a top coat on the head in the clouds. Not sure. We'll see. And then pinky on the other side. But yeah, some of my hobbies include baking, because who doesn't like to eat sweet things? Like I said, the tarot cards. I love drawing and painting and all of that. I know there's some people who have channels to do that professionally, and that's why they do the videos. I think I actually heard someone say once that if you were to do it professionally, you have to do videos nowadays, which, you know, I suppose gets your stuff out there. Personally, growing up, I kind of hated the feeling of someone looking over my shoulder while I'm working on it, but I think maybe with videos it will feel slightly different, less self-conscious about it. Let's see. Head and cloud goes on the thumb. Let's see, what am I gonna do on that one? I think this La Petite Mort. I will put on the middle finger on my left. And try and mix that up a little bit without making bubbles. I used to shake it until I heard someone say that if you get bubbles in your nail polish, it's because you shook the nail polish. So I try to be more gentle about mixing it back up. Okay, let's see. Definitely need more than that. That's better. Oh yeah, I like that. I wonder what color you would say that is exactly. I almost want to say it's like a periwinkle, but I'd have to look that up, get a visual on that. It has a bluish, almost lavender quality to it. Anyway. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good actually next to the head. Which one was that? If frogs had wings. Yes. That is pretty good next to that. I can see myself wanting to layer up some of these colors, but I think I will go with just one layer this time around. Let's see, where should that go on the other side? Maybe ring finger. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think that looks good. Some people will also put some at the end of the nail to kind of seal it off, I think, but I don't do that very often. Probably should, but I don't. It's not bad. Let's see what's next. So this is done. That one's done. Again, that one was La Petite Mort. Is one of the newer colors. We are done with Pearl Clutcher. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Sabertooth. I'll put this again is as if frogs had wings. Put that off to the side. That one's gonna be last. Okay, so looks like I will be putting this on my thumb on my left. Well, my brain is all over the place lately. And I think I will, yeah, Head in the Clouds is going to be on my thumb on this side. So start on my middle finger on my right. I do love this one. It looks so beautiful when you're first putting it on, like it glows almost. And I think on one side I will put a topper on it, and on the other I'm just going to let it dry the way it dries naturally in the mat. You can probably already see that happening. I do love it both ways, both shiny and matte. It looks good to me. Some people don't like that, but you know, again, personal preference. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll leave it matte on that hand, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll decide in a minute, I guess. Let's see. Spacing out. That's me with shiny stuff, though. It's another reason I love this brand is the shiny quality of so many of the colors. Very glittery. You know, some people like just, you know, classic colors, which is great too, but I am very big on sparkly stuff. Easily distracted by it, obviously. Alrighty. Which thumb first? Yeah, I should probably just do this one first. A little more than that. All right, that's good, I think. Clean up the edges. The downside of doing it this way, of course, is that it gets gummed up under your nails. But that's all right, I'll clean that out later. All right, blow, blow. Oh yeah, I like that. And I know it would be easier to do all the same color, but the more the merrier, right? All right, let's see. What was it doing? Oh yeah, Head in the Clouds next. And again, this one was Sabertooth. It might be discontinued for that one. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check. I will update you in the comments if that is the case. Sometimes there are sites where you can get discontinued nail polishes. Some people will sell them. And if you join their group online on Facebook and whatnot, you can sometimes find people who don't like certain colors and will exchange with each other. I haven't done that yet, but you know, I'm sure. Oh my god, that wasn't dry yet. Ugh, silly. Okay, I'll touch that up in a little bit. Anyway, that's what I get for not thinking while I'm doing this. All right, well, try using this nail instead. There we go. But yeah, I'll get that real quick, actually. It's gonna bother me until I do it, so I'll do it now. One with 2 coats. Probably do a topper on that one too. Yeah. My plan with the card reading is to do that outside as much as possible, just because I feel like I'm putting myself in a better mindset for it, I think. And if it's not great weather, then I'll probably be doing it close to a window so I can, you know, look outside where I would like to be. Anyway, that's that. Let's see if I can do a top coat on one of these. Maybe that one? No? Anyway, I will continue with the top coat in a moment, I think. All right. Or did I say that a little late? Oh, wait. Anyway, I'm back. I'm gonna do the top coats real quick now that it's dry, and then I guess next time I see you will be with the cards. And my plan again with the, well, not again, I didn't say that before, but anyway, my plan with the cards is to, because I ended up collecting several sets, of course. I don't know why I ended up collecting so many, but probably the artwork and I don't know, some other aspects of them that just drew me in. Anyway, what I will be doing is introducing a deck and doing, you know, kind of a 1 card draw to start, and, you know, just to show you what each one's like and which ones are my favorites so far. And maybe I'll get some more practice with the tarot ones, because I do need to learn more about the tarot. My friend says they're pretty straightforward, but again, you know, my preference is Oracle, so we'll see. Anyway, get some of these top coats on. I think I'm gonna do matte, since I have one, I'm keeping matte on this hand, on the head in the clouds. That way I get one on each hand. This is their matte topper called Matte Made in Hell. They have a funny way of naming lots of things, which is always more fun, I think, to be more creative with the names of things and the colors as well. I have to hold myself back from buying too often. But what I end up doing, because the price went up, I think because of tariffs and whatnot, probably ingredients too, that she uses to make them. Yeah, let's see, it's okay, but I don't think you can see the blue shimmer as much. Anyway, it'll look fine. Let's see. But yeah, I think they went up a little bit. I think they were close to 16 before, and they might be 18 on a lot of them now. I try to hold off on buying until a sale's happening. And I think she has them twice a year. And I think they're 20% off. Yeah, anyway, it makes it worth it, I think, to hold off. Some people will just go whole hog and get as much as they can on certain buys, but I mean, if you have the money for it, that's great, but I usually do not. I love her colors, though. I actually, as an artist, and I think I've seen other artists in the group do this, using the nail polishes as kind of a paint for things. I would love to figure out how I would do that with my own art. I just don't want to use it and then have it like come off too easily. So I'm trying to think of a chemical that would, maybe not a chemical, I don't know, some component, varnish or something to keep it from flaking off at some point. Anyway, let's see, what was the other top coats? There was Moon Dust and Curiosity's Prey. I'm going to do Moon Dust on this saber tooth, and then I'll do Curiosity's Prey on my other Head in the Clouds, on my other thumb. This is so glittery. I love it. Anyway, like I said before, easily distracted by the shiny. And some people, I myself included, will layer up the shiny stuff on top of colors, or, you know, sometimes you just want a light coat just to get a little extra shimmer on it. Oh, let's see, get that. I don't know if you can see that really well. Yeah. Anyway, Moon Dust. Definitely recommend. Okay, let's see if I can give you a closer look of the Curiosity's Prey. You can see bigger flakes in this one, but I thought it had a nice icy kind of quality to it. It's also shimmery, so let's see how that turned out. It's not bad. I don't know if you can see the quality of the flakies and whatnot. I do like it. It looks good. Let's see if I can clean it with a different nail. All right. And then I'll get out my top coats on here in a minute for the other nails to protect them. But yeah, I think I like how it turned out. Let me know what you think. And I love to hear from you guys about my plans for all this. Yeah. So, highly recommend Mooncat. Great colors. Yeah. If you like what I'm doing so far, hit like and subscribe. If you would like to make a request for maybe the next time I do my nails on this. I don't think I'm going to make my nails, painting my nails a big thing, but I am more than happy to do another video for next time. Try to make them a bit shorter. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope to hear from you guys soon.